Greetings. In this unit, we're going to be looking at the foundations of prayer, Bible study, and personalities and spiritual gifts. We'll kind of take some time to do a little review from our previous foundational course that you have taken. And what we want to do in this class, as I mentioned in our intro video, is that we are looking at it from a research aspect. So I want you to begin to ask, what can we do to really get women in our churches to start praying? What can we do to enhance our Bible study options or to get ladies encouraged just to begin studying the Word? And how can we work out helping women match their spiritual gifts with their personality and with their opportunities for service in the church? So with prayer, I want you to begin to think about different types of prayer opportunities that you might be able to offer for your women. What would draw your women to really begin praying together and praying for your church, praying for families, praying for just things that are going on in the community and the world? What will draw your ladies together to pray, and how can you incorporate prayer throughout all of the aspects of your ministry? And then with Bible study, we really want to begin to look at the nuts and bolts behind basic Bible study. And you will notice you have a video for observation in Bible study and how to work through that. If you take our Bible study for women class, we get really in depth into that, but I want to just talk about a few basic ideas of Bible study. We have observation, where you just begin to look at the text and what it says and write down things that you notice about that. And then you have your interpretation. So that's where you begin to look at, what did the author originally intend to say to the audience that he was writing to. You want to get to the heart of what is going on in the text and what the author's intent was. And then you go from there to application. And what does this mean for my life? What is God trying to teach me? And with Bible study, we have to be real careful not to skip those first two aspects of it, and go straight to the application, but that we look at the whole picture of observation, interpretation, and application. And that's just one of many, many good methods for Bible study. And I would encourage you to take some time with your women to just really teach them how to study the Bible. And so what we want to look at here is, what are some hindrances that may keep women from being a part of your Bible study? What are some hindrances, again with prayer, that might keep women from participating in prayer groups or spending time in prayer themselves? And then with personalities and spiritual gifts, we're going to be looking at how do we help women get plugged in? That's a big challenge. How do we match women with their gifts to opportunities for service in the church? And what are some things that might keep them from using their spiritual gifts? What are some reasons why they may not get involved right away? Well, one is that they may not know what their spiritual gifts are. Another is that they may be really busy and hesitant to commit to being involved in different things. And another is just they may be fearful of stepping out and using the gifts that God has given them. So there's so many reasons why we may have to get to know our ladies well and get to know why they have not been involved in something, or how to encourage confidence in them to try something new and to see where God might lead them and give them opportunities to serve. So those are just some basic foundational ideas that we're going to be looking at in these first few weeks. But I want you again to come back to the question of, why are ladies not getting involved, and what can we do to help them in these areas? What are some hindrances, and what are some things, how can we encourage them? How can we motivate? How can we better serve them and help them to be involved in these areas of ministry in our church?